Ang naman din ay magkaubang iba na. Bid, manang bunga ka, binuana na bitanan mo. Puto dala. Oy, anong dami na bigay mong baba? Nag-loading ang ha? Nag-loading ang mga internet. Yeah, nakastop ka. Nagawa ka ng sulit natin kahalan. Ay, ang imo nga po, kaya bawang di klaro na. Uy, klaro. Uy, klaro na. Walang klaro na itong internet. Iba. Wala na din. Ako ba nga, natutunan na rin. Wala na rin ako mabayan. Nangsap lang na naman naman yung mga computer. Oy! Hindi mo basta na.
Ilobi. Tulor mo diha? Tulor mo diha? Ah? Lagi. Tulor mo yung mga gwapa diha ba? Lagi. Gwapa diha kay ang numero 1 si Arnie. Sunod si Mrs. Mabaw. Pero last but not the least si Marihilin.
Sagot na kay ang tantay karong alas 12. Sige. May request honorable Chan to lead a short prayer.
Everybody to please stand up. In the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, in the Lord. Mayo ng Panginoon, Lord. Hindi na kami tulong sa inyo. Tumangan, hangin kami, nag-aampi kami, na tanan namin mga i-discuss sa sugat sa Valencia, makahatag ng iwan. Tanan ng mga among ihangyo, ibon na itugot, kung nalisin itugot. Wala kami mahimong Lord, ikaw ang tanan, nagiya ka na mo sa among tanan ng ipahangyo. Kining ka na Lord, among ipahangyo, kinisinubog tuman ang Espiritu ng Diyos. Amen.
Thank you very much. The Committee on Public Works and Infrastructure is called to order exactly, wait, nawala naman itong regular niya. 9:40 in the morning. There are 3 items. First tackle is present this morning, no? Honorable Chan, Honorable Lavinia, present via Zoom, Honorable Bernal, Honorable Laarne Rocky, Honorable Mabili Mabaw, Honorable Dato Inabaw, invited guests, Engineer Puro, Engineer Shapno, City Agriculture via Zoom, Engineer Parian. Letter dated November 13, 2020 from Honorable Association B. Verbas, City Mayor, addressed to the Sangguniang Pangunsod member through Honorable Policarpo Murillo IV, MD, Presiding Chair, City Vice Mayor of the City, respectfully requesting the Sangguniang Pangunsod member to pass a resolution requesting the Department of Agriculture, Regional Field Office team, represented by the OIC Regional Executive Director Carlin Collado, CPE, to transfer the segment of the Farm to Market Road project concreting of Barangay Mapag to Katumbalon in the amount of 30 million for the CY 2020 to Purok 4 Maapag City. The previous location was classified as a part of the provincial road, hence there is the need of the transfer for the segment of Purok 4 Maapag, which is part of the barangay road. Attached in the endorsement letter from the City Agriculture to support the said request. Consequently, the Sangguniang is requested to pass a necessary resolution supporting the request to transfer the segment of the above described from to Market Road, Project CY 2020. Please treat this matter with urgency. Matter referred during the 64th regular session. Ato naman yung committee hearing, no? Diper lang tungkol kay ang ipangayo ani sa DE is resolution kay i-transfer man ang project, no? Diper ni Honorable Pidotsi kay ang yang gusto pangitaan pa niya program of work. Pero ang akong nakita, no, mag-una man siguro ang resolution dahil ang program of work. Anybody from the member? Go ahead, Honorable Chan.
Mr. Chairman, good morning once again, and member of this council on Zoom and on this session hall, Mr. Chairman. Just only for clarification, considering that, and I believe that this was already delayed, shall I say delayed, because this was referred under during the 64th regular session, and now we are on the 70th regular session, Mr. Chairman. May I be clarifying this particular request, considering that a resolution was needed by the Department of Agriculture prior to this approval, but there was a what you call this manifestation of Honorable Pinotsi that before us making a resolution, the program of work will be sent first prior to making a resolution. But beforehand, Mr. Chairman, I would like to be clarified because as what I read, there was a statement that this particular area is being part of the provincial road. And now, this will be transferred to Barangay Road. I believe, Mr. Chairman, that the funding is supposedly to be funded under the provincial road. And then today, we are trying to have changes from the provincial road to the Barangay Road. So may I be clarified, Mr. Chairman?
Engineer, ang pasabot ba ni Honorable Chan, ang budget ba kuno ni sa provincial road na ato i-transfer sa barangay, provincial road, transfer na to sa barangay road. Pero akong nakita, Department of Agriculture, sa kuan gini siya. Mao nang gibalin siya, ako nasabtan ko, nganong gibalin niya sa barangay road kay dili ni sa project sa provincial road.
Because I believe, Mr. Chairman, that this is a transfer segment of Farm to Market Road. Diba? And to Purok 4 Maapag. Because this is the previous road is part of the provincial. And now this has been now transferred to a barangay road. So my question is this allowed under the, what we call this, from the Department of Agriculture, that transferring from one segment to another segment, considering that the funding is coming from the provincial?
Pwede na ito mangutana ni Engineer Parian sa atong City Agriculture.
Just to clarify, I'm not against with this request of the Department of Agriculture. I just wanted to be clarified.
Ah, City Agriculture Office, na-question ni Honorable Chan.
Ang akong pangutana kung kani ba siya ng fundings kay nabutang magiging ka sa Department of Agriculture. So ang ilang purpose ani is the previous gikan sa provincial road fundings karon gi-transfer nato sa barangay road. Is it allowed that this funding is coming from the provincial project then change to a barangay project which is this kind of road from Purok 4 Maapag.
City Agriculture. Di wala sila yung John? Tanawin, wala sila yung John?
Nakasulod ko pero hinay kayong foreign speaker.
Okay na ma'am, okay na. Okay na ang sa mga.
Ay, salamat. Thank you.
Kon, ma'am Kon, na-question ni Honorable Chan.
Yes, sir.
Nakadawag ka kon?
Hinay paghihapon, pero kusog-kusog na.
Okay, karon kusog na tayo ron. Napunta ka sa Maramag.
Wala may headset na to, headset.
Okay, pero madungog ko nimo.
Oo, pero hinay, sir.
Sige lang. Uspo na ko.
Okay na.
Uspo na ko ang pangutana ha. Kani
Yes, sir.
akong pangutana ba? Although I am not against, hindi ko kontra ni sa ipangayo sa agriculture resolution. Pag ako ng pangutana ni Kon, kani bang project nga gikan sa provincial fund na 13 billion country thing nga classified kani adto as a provincial road. Kunya karon nakasified niya sa barangay road. Allowed ba niya ang atong funding sa provincial nga gamitin sa barangay?
Sir, good morning.
Morning.
Tanan. First is I would like to correct the source of fund is not the provincial government,
Yeah,
but the Department of Agriculture, sir.
That's why. I know.
The source of
Yeah.
yes, sir. And second, sir, is the first proposal supposed to be katong dito nabutang sa provincial road. But since dili pwede kay lately nabantayan nga ang na-propose is provincial road DI. So since dili pwede nga the fund will be utilized for the farm to market road to the provincial road, that's why we are proposing nga kanang relocate nato ang segment to the barangay road yun. So mao na ang proposal na naa din na ika-request na mo for the resolution kay i-transfer nato ang location ng segment but still part of the barangay Maapag. Kay sayang man po na ang pundo bawion balik sa Department of Agriculture. So mo nagibalik na lang nato sa lahi nga location which is actually God has approved na siya sa Department sa DPWH and even in the Department of Agriculture. But since kinahanglan ang local resolution na nag-request na sa ila for that, sumao na ang ato ang gina-comply karon.
So, kon kanang mangutana ko kanang ang mga local government mas barangay Maapag nakonsulta na ba ni?
Nag-meeting na, sir. Nag-meeting na, then kuan na, mauna na ang option actually nila.
So wala na problema sa barangay. Okay na sila.
Wala na, sir. When in fact sila ang nag-propose na i-transfer na lang since dili magit pwede na dito sa first nga proposal na to nga site i-implement.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, for the moment, I yield to some other member of the council to ask more some query.
Ako lang po di puno council, no? Ang barangay council sa Mapag, nana sa resolution na i-transfer. Nakatas din sa ilang po. Nana sa resolution na i-transfer nila dito sa Pro 4.
So what we need today is just to pass a resolution. Then the query of Honorable Peduzzi will come later on. Because he is asking the program of works.
Ako, ang yung request, paglitan na ito, makasubmit ta o resolution, o mangayo siya o program of work, pagtrabaho at pangalan.
So, unang isa ang resolution, after the resolution, the program of works will follow later. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. No further question.
Mr. Chair.
Acknowledge by Attorney Baba.
Honorable Chair.
Go ahead, Honorable Bernal.
Honorable Chair.
Go ahead. Honorable Bernal, go ahead.
Maybe thank you, Honorable Chair. Good morning, all of us, especially in the species zone hall and also in the Zoom. Now, my query is, maybe ask if this fund is available, especially this 13 million. Is this available in our cover, Mr. Chair?
Honorable Bernal, no, akong nakita, available din siya. Gani, ang problema lang ani is resolution kay i-transfer man, pero ang funding ni naana.
Follow up, Honorable Chair. This is a public document. The document should be always based on the current year. Now, may we ask kung accepted pa ba ang previous year na request, ang ato ang resolution na himo na siya sa karon na resolution ang bali ang is year 2020. Dayon, ang atong resolution, if we will approve this one, is in the year of 2021. Is it okay with the documents within that?
Honorable Garcia, kay siya may kabalo na.
Again, thank you. Maging akong ganahan ka Honorable Bernal. Nakatuon na gini sa katugayon sa ganun. Yes, bisan pa o basta within the sanggunian o sa takaron 6, 7 sanggunian. So meaning as long as it did not cross to the next term, pwede ra, no need to reintroduce. Kay kung lampas na siya sa term 2022 na, okay, reintroduce kung wala ma-actionan sa takaron 7 sanggunian ba ta mo ba? 8 sanggunian. So the composition of the 8 sanggunian, parehas naman, even if last year pa rin na-request niya, karoon pa na-actionan, okay lang within the term. But if it crosses to the next term, dito na sa 9th sanggunian, then it has to be reintroduced. So I hope that's clear, Honorable Bernal. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good morning sa tanan niya.
Before to proceed, talent sa Honorable Hira.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman. So in no other further query, I move to approve this committee report and also passing the resolution, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Objection? Hearing none, the motion of Honorable Child is granted.
Mr. Chair.
Aye. Go ahead, Mungkuni.
Mr. Chair, thank you for the approval of this passing resolution for our market road. But I would like to take this opportunity for the August body. The Department of Agriculture is recently releasing guidelines on the granting requests, farmers and agri-infra projects to the LGUs. And the main requirements of this is the existence of agricultural and biosystem engineering unit, which is currently we have a section but delegate siya as in mo all of the agri-infra should assign one of the agricultural and biosystem engineer. But In our case, in Valencia City right now, we don't have a position of agricultural and food system engineer, which is dili sila pwede mo sign. So, ang ato na lang
Yeah, that will be,
is we are follow up to the reorganization of our kanang structure sa opisina. Kaya naanay kanang engineering division dito nga nasulod. Then, napas na din na sa sanggunian, but wala pa yun siya na committee hearing until now. Saan natin nga mapadali?
Mr. Chair, may I answer?
No more, yeah.
Yeah, actually, the request of Ma'am Connie for additional manpower, actually dili man additional but a division, creation of a different division in the office of the City Agriculture was submitted already and pending with the Committee on Agriculture. Ang problema lang kay sagad manggod ang PS. So, bisan tuod og gihunghungan sad ko ni Regional Director about ana og mga taga Department of Agriculture, we cannot do otherwise unless muluwag ang PS. Sayon ang pag-create sa opisina. Pero ang pag-abre para sa mga positions ni ini mooy lisod. In fact, ang atong example ani ang OBO. Ang OBO created like a year ago, but karon pa 2 years ago, but karon pa na take effect, karon pa na masundan og tao. For reason nga mo lagi na ang atong PS sa siyudad sa Valencia sagad, no? Walay kalihutan, kumbaga no more space. So, yes, that the easy part would be to create, but then siguro acting lang siguro Ma'am Con ang mahimo diha, no, sa imong mga tao. Understand na naman kay mga biosystems engineer. Kuya kay mga titulo. So maybe acting capacity lang sila but no appointment will be issued. Kay ang PS magod ang pinakabukat nga sigutanan basta mag-create og additional division, section or even a department in the city government of Valencia. I hope that's clear.
Mr. Chair?
Go ahead.
Mr. Chair?
Go ahead.
Thank you, Attorney Barbara, for the explanation. We understand. But for now, actually, is gina-facilitate na po ang order from the local chief executive for the designation. Designating one of the engineer here as focal on ABI. But they are also looking for the ordinance. Kaya gusto nila makita nga nalagyan tayo ABI division. So, bisang dili pa mabutangan ng tao. So, that is the point na follow up me kay at least na ano tayo makakita na kinaulat na lang nato ang budget so that we can appoint engineer na yun na position under the ABI division.
Okay,
Attorney.
yeah, thank you for the clarification, Ma'am Juan. Sige, I will pressure the chairman of the, but anyway, I will remind the chairman of the Committee on Agri to hear, no, and I will assist him in the hearing siguro next week of the request of the City Agriculture for the creation of that division. So, ano na lang sa ma'am ha, because it's not considered today and it is referred to a different committee. So, isa to. Basta mo lang yun no, may goals ang guidelines. So, sige lang, we will try to do it within the first quarter of this year or even this month or next month na mapasa na ito ang necessary ordinance. Anyway, basta wala lang filling up of position, okay na.
Okay na, Ma'am Con. Tayo back to item 1, Joint Committee on Land Use and Zoning and Public Works and Infrastructure. invited guest, no? Lorian Tabuina, ito ang representative sa Head of the Mission, sir. Good morning. Letter dated October 8, 2020 from Honorable Asusina Piver City, New York. Address to the Sangguniang Provincial Member through Honorable Political Court. Already the fourth indeed presiding chair of this Vice Mayor, this city, respectfully endorsing to the Sangguniang Provincial the herein of letter of intent to donate the road lot of Sanctis Berets, Poblacion, Valencia City, which attached date of donation executed by the heirs of the late Salvador and Merced Tabuina, represented by Nyoreben T. Tabuina and Florian T. Tabuina, and the Jima Joy T. Season in favor of the city government of Valencia. The road lot subject of the date of donations are described as follows. Number 1, Road Lot 3, PCS Dustin, -001342, with the area of 791 square meters. Number 2, Road Lot 4, PCS Dustin, -001342, with the area of 15,249 square meters. Number 3, Road Lot 5, PCS Dustin, -001342, with the area of 1,249 square meters. Number 4, Road Lot 6, PCS Dustin, -001342, with the area of 1,560 square meters. Number 5, Road Lot 7, PCS Dustin, -001,342, with an area of 1,995 square meters. Number 6, Road Lot 8, PCS Dustin, -001,342, with the area of 2,747 square meters. Number 7, Road Lot 1, PCS Dustin, -001,342, with an area of 1,895 square meters. Number 8, Road Lot 2, PCS Dustin, 00342, with the area of 1,405 square meters. Number 9, Road Lot 610, PCS Dustin, -101,321, -001216, with the area of 1,997 square meters. Number 10, Road Lot 2B, -3, -0C, PCD, -10-024043, with the area of 564 square meters. Number 11, Road Lot 2, -B, -3L, -4, PCD, -10-0422, with the area of 1,063 square meters. Number 12, Road Lot 2, -B, -3, -D, -10, PCD, -101321, -018398, with the area of 1,516 square meters. Number 13, Road Lot 17, PC, -101,321, -001219, with the area of 1,232 square meters. The City Engineering Office conducted technical verification of the location of the subject road lot, and the said office has confirmed that all existing area road supported by the documents that were verified with the register of deeds are only one accepted. The said road lot would like add to the growing road network of the city of Valencia. I would like provide access not only the Sanctis village but also the potential access leading by Sari Highway of subdivision road. The only requested of the Tabuina family is that the main road of Sanctis village be named in the honor of the parents Salvador and Mercy Tabuina as be allowed under existing laws, rules, and regulations attached herewith are the other documents of the reference. In lieu of the clear benefits of the said donation bring to the city of the Sangguniang is requested to pass the necessary authority for the city mayor, Honorable Associate Mayor West, to accept the donation on behalf of the city government, Baritza City. Matter referred during the 59 regular session of Committee on Public Works and Laws.
Mr. Chairman.
Honorable Sir is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Mr. Tabuina, sir. I believe, Mr. Chairman, that this road lots will be donated by the Tabuina family. I believe that this is more or less 33,363 square meters, or almost 3 hectares. Now, Mr. Chair, the intention is good to donate a certain portion of the lots, and then what they are asking is just only in favor of the name of their family as Tabuena. Now, Mr. Chair, although this is Mayo Manisya, is this particular deed of donation is under the city property. It was accepted. If was accepted, this will be the city property of this road lots. Now, we ask Mr. Chair is this particular road lots, the city government property na sa ila, sa ato. Now, ang aning mga improvements, city na. So may we ask Mr. Chair the technical verification of the engineering office. Is there any engineer representing here? Yeah. City engineers?
We are from the city engineer, but
Are you aware of this verification as well?
we were just sent here for the bridge of Sugod.
So good. Now, Mr. Chair, I just wanted to inquire this particular inquiry considering that makita din nato unsa gika ang lots na ang utang on an area raman square meters. But what I want is the distance or the width, ang katas-on.
With this to be with or I presume that the Mr. Rito is the one to survey that lot.
Kung nga ako sir ba ako ng pangutanan ng kung may man yung intention to donate, no? Ako, that's good. I'm happy nga inyong donate, pero kung ako sir, later on, na natin madalan niya, doon na niya improvements introduce ang atong city, niya, mga tanatang, wak ba yung mga igo niya, wak ba yung mga ligsan niya, wak ba yung mga makaristorbo, kaya ba sino niya, kasi balo sa mga residensya niya, na niya, mag-extend sila, mag-improve sa atong city government, doon na yung problema mo arise. Nung ako gusto ko tanong, ang mga taga-engineers ano nag-verify, I want to get that result kung okay ba ang tanan. Okay, I don't want that later on. At the end of the day, there will be a problem price.
So what? It's up to you to check the situation with regards to that area if ever problems come. So,
Okay, Mr. Tabuena, I'm so happy na ang purpose of this to get the donation in favor of your late father.
yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Honorable Garcia is
Yeah,
recognized.
first of all, I would like to, on behalf of the city government, I would like to thank the Tabuena family for this donation. Actually, well, the donation carries with it a responsibility of improvement, maintenance of the road lots, but this will in turn become city property and will improve considerably our balance sheet. Right now, lopsided ang balance sheet sa syudad tungkol sa 37.5 million na donation every year to the barangay. So that's why we are prevented from disposing assets. Kaya mo man ang richest ang wealthiest ang province of Bukidnon. That's because of their asset, no? So sa ato, ang kagwapohon naman siguro nato og sa mga kapital ang asset nato walay hard, no? Because balance man ang donations, expenditures versus asset. So karon with this donation, it will add to the assets of the city government, and the inventory of city streets will also increase. Isa naman ang akong, so far that I can remember, ako ang gidawat sa syudad ng donation kanang diha sa Sugarland kay undersize, so wala ko qualify sa minimum standards giset sa HLURB. Alam mo siya, nakasold mo ko din sa Tabuay na subdivision. I think 7 meters man ang minimum ata, then 10 ang main road. So, basta makaagi ang mga kasakyanan, diya po sa Sugarland mo one way, no? Sa Kanila, okay man. So, according to the city engineer's office, they made a verification. Unfortunately, ma'am, kunting. Sige, catch your breath. Ako ng background, we are now on item 1, which is actually the donation of the road lot at the Sunkist Village subdivision owned by the Tabuena family. So, ang pangutana lang ni Honorable Chan kagabiha na may verification ng gihimo o kung sa ang width o ang length nining mga roads, no? But pinitutan length sa road kay in square meters naman tayo total na more or less 30,000. Ang issue na lang is sa verification ninyo how big are the roads and total distance or length yan.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
sorry to interrupt, Honorable Garcia. Engineer Unting, I tried to ask this query because there is an apprehension of the city government before na ito sa akong Sugarland. So, gusto sa taga Sugarland i-donate sa siyudad sa Valencia. That's why Honorable Garcia is trying to tell us na wala ito siya madawat because of the measurement. So that's why I'm asking now, Engineer Unting, I'm asking now as to the verification of your result of your verification as to the area, ang kataskon, ang kaluwag, kung okay ba ka na. Kaya might be someday, somehow, at the end of the day, there may be problem arise. So at that time, we are no longer member of the Assembly of Pamusog. At least, ang syudad, free from any, what we call this, problem towards at the end of the day.
Good morning to this August body. Sorry for the late pag-abot. Actually, the total road length, wala na po nadala ang data. Kaya ako nakita din niya sa hatagang communication list, ang area lang. But the main road, ang atong width is 10 meters. And the minimum road width sa interior is 5 meters. So the exact length, wala na po ang data. So, importante lang qualify na ito ang road width. So, ano lang, Mr. Chair.
Kung saan ba i-required yun? Di ba required sa iyang total length yun sa iyang road, yung width? I mean.
For the entrance is, main thoroughfare niya is 10 meters.
10 meters.
10 meters.
Then
And then
sa sunod na,
the interior is ranging from 8 meters to 5 meters. Subdivision.
from 5 to 8.
Yes.
From 5 to 8, not from 8 to 5, minimum to
Minimum
5,
5.
maximum to 8.
Maximum 10.
Okay. So ang kubangan is 10.
10 meters ang entrance. Main thoroughfare niya.
So kani okay.
Yes, sir.
Honorable Padilla, mga munting matanga lang po. Out of 13 road lots, asam din ang road nga mag-link dito sa diversion road from Sairi Highway to the diversion road. Asa din nakita mo?
Sa ako nakita din sa akong mapa, sir, ang component sa diversion is ang kaning road lot number 4.
Kaning 15,249 square meters.
Yes, Your Honor.
Muna siya ang 10 meters.
Yeah, 10 meters. 10 meters ang width.
Ang main road, di ba?
The main road is from the National Highway. Road number 16.
Paliw po sa technical follow-up niyo. Mr. Chair, because this is necessary kung nakay road lot din na maka-access ta sa Side highway o sa diversion road. Because then at least nanatay one of the several can need necessary access roads, no? Aron ma-prevent na to ang traffic congestion dito sa proper. So, hamon yan sa case to, tuyo kira ninyo.
Pero kaya sa gitpit api,
Ang ganda na to.
iklaro niya kay basig ikaw na po sa division niya.
But these are the roads. Okay.
Mr. Chair.
Right, right.
Na ako'y gamay nga pagutana. Address na ko ka Atty. Bama.
Laos daw. Oh, lagi. Abot yun dito sa diversion. Sige, Laos. Laos pa ba si Google dito? Hindi na tama si Google. Pero mabot yun dito.
Your Honor, sa mat naka-reflect din sa ato is road lot 4. One circulate siya dito sa other area. I think this is diversion road na. Gamboa. Ang Gamboa property is before sa kaniang naay dalan, hindi sa kini ang naay pump station sa water district.
Katong naigit, wala na sa diyo, kanang naig.
Kanang kambuha na. Kanang kambuha na. Pero makalusot na nasa existing na siya.
That's why Mr. Chairman, I asked this query for the result of the verification because hindi ko gusto niya pag-abot sa panahon pa. Noon nindot ang atong tuyo nga diyan ka mo traverse from Sunkist Village to Diversion Road. Ang ako papunta na diya, well, we will just cross the bridge when we will there. Pero ako na diya, kaya mga iko na mga dalan ba, muoki ba na sila diha? Labi na, hindi na mo ang ilang Gamboa. Kung hindi na mo ang ilang Gamboa, ako pa nang dibatihon niya. That's why, Mr. Chair, no, I asked this query kay ang results of verification kaya nga kung mga sumunabot na kung ang purpose natin niya, kung sa purpose kay access road from Sunkist Village to a diversion road, we have to try to find out whether or not kanang mga dalan niya nga may igo, musugod ba na sila diha o diha bangagan. Pero para kanako, mas okay mo na sila gyapon kay access road mo na sa diversion. Pero labi na gingon ni engineer nga, kung part ng Gamboa niya, Gamboa, o lagi na. So, that's why, Mr. Chair, I want to be clarified. Pero, wala man kay labot anak, kaya lang iskatan ang dinisyo naman ni Kabuhina. Pero ang nga naman niya gusto kay ingon sa inyong verification, mga access road from Sunkist to, well, we will just solve the problem, we will just after natin katapusan na bahala ka.
Honorable Kira.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Kini kabahin mo sa request sa nag-donate na i-name sa ilang pangalan asa sa ilang papa o mama. Ako pangutana sa atong committee chair laws naabot na existing ordinance bahin sa pag-name ng mga streets na dito sa atong dakbayan. O naman ko yung ordinance usahin nga i-name sa mga example sa mga katong mga nawalak na mga tao dayon o katong mga nakuwi tipik magkabahin na area. So o ang uban sa for example yung Katabat Street no? Nahimo silang mga official sa Dakbayan. So, mamatay, ang akong question na ba existing ordinance, okay ba din kami ilang request?
Number one, the requirement is you can name streets dapat only kung ang person na gipangalan namatay na. And number one, kinahanglan namatay na siya at least 5 years ago. No? Dili siya pwede namatay siya karon kung maniyan ang pangalan ng dalan. So at least 5 years. These are the requirements of the National Historical Commission. Now, ang minimum requirement dito is by contract kung donated the property, pwede na siya ilaman upon request. Part of the conditions of the donation. And then katong na yung mga sa tawagan, contribution to the community like through long service in government, national heroes, national flowers, national trees, ano siya. So pwede na siya, no? Ang kwan lang, ang ato lang, this will be part of the deed of donation, yes, why not, no? Anyway, this is to honor the donors. Because they made available, actually they're part of the development of the city. Kaya kung wala nilang i-subdivide ng ilang property, then una, provide housing for the people. Secondly, it will be a possible road access to the new diversion road. No? Anyway, I'm happy. And secondly, anong 3 hectares of donation to the city government in terms of road, it will form part of the asset of the city. So muna nga, while the donation carries with it some responsibilities, one of which, ang ilang request na kung saan pangalan, ako, more than willing ko, no, to have the main thoroughfare, no, the main 10-meter road, main thoroughfare to be named after the donors. No. The parents,
Salvador and Merced.
And Merced Buena Street. Salvador and Merced Buena Street.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Nakutana ko sa dugay naman namatay ang ilang tama.
So that
2006 o 2000?
15 years. Anyway, the donation, if accepted, and the naming sa street will come in the form of a general ordinance on the naming of streets. But definitely, ito na magkahandaan, nagkalaan ng kalsada,
Para
will
ko
be
sa
named after.
Okay. So, thank you. Salamat.
Anybody?
Mr. Chair, I
Right.
move to approve the request of the city mayor for an authority to accept the donation of the family of the Buena over the road lots at the Sanchez Village subdivision.
Any second? Objection? Hearing none, the motion of Honorable Garcia is granted. Third item, sir, salamat sir. Salamat sir. Item number 3, letter dated December 4, 2020 from Honorable Asusina P. City Mayor, addressed to the Sangguniang Panglunsod member to Honorable Policarpo Morelio the 4th MD, presiding chair, City Vice Mayor, this city. Respectfully endorsing to the Sangguniang Panglunsod the herein letter of the District Engineer of the Department of Public Works and Highway recommending the closure and the construction of the new bridge and the permanent solution of the problem, instability and deterioration of the Valencia Bridge of Sogo. The Valencia City, considering the budgetary requirements for such a big project, the City Mayor Honorable Asusina P. respectfully request to the Sangguniang for a resolution earnestly requested the DPWH to fund the construction of a new bridge of Sogo, Valencia City, Bukidnon, and that project be included in their priority project for the next year.
Chairman,
Honorable Chan.
I believe, Mr. Chairman,
Let the
Namin
Wala na. Yes, so,
Zoom.
So, Mr. Chairman, my query is this. May we ask from the city government or city engineering as to this verification of the bridge of Sugod. Pwede ba mo maka-explicar kung saan ay media?
bago ko man na.
Ano kay na ito kung saan ay engineer unting, kung saan ay itong sitwasyon na itong tulada kaya ng mga ayaw matag, malikit matag bago. Ako na ba yung gastuan na? Ano yung PWA?
Good morning once again sa list of us guys. I have here a photo. I don't know kung naabay copy ang SP na tagaan naman ang status karon sa atong bridge. Based on the inspection conducted, last December 3, we conducted, 26, we have November 26, nag-conduct ni second inspection na siya, hitabo dito sa Sugod, after the report given to us sa DPWH. So, in the verification, wala mo ang nakita dito nga ang PCCP approach of the bridge has scaling or scaling and disintegration. So, nanay dagko dito nga cracks sa approaches. Then, the cracks is 1 inch or greater is evident on the beam girders. Lalo ni siya resting on the abutment. So, kanang nakita nato karon mo na siya ang part. Lalo na siya sa deck. Bottom sa deck na nanay dagko ng patches. Dahil on the sa approach na siya, na labi na ang scaling, then dako na ang gap anang iyahang, nanay crack ana iyahang. Actually, ko na siya joint, expansion joint. Expansion joint, it has supposedly minimum of less than 1 mm. So karon dako na siya. So more than 1 mm na. Then, ang scaling sa iyahang approaches, mula na siya. Daghan na kayo na siya ng mga upaw na ang iyahang roadway. Nagkakankan ang mga kuwan niya, PCCPs. And makita po dito sa actual, ang iyahang, daghan na kayo hairline cracks and scaling sa bottom and above sa green pavement, resulting to uneven ang surface na sa atong deck slab. So, kana siya na-temporary nga dihimo ang DPWH with the contractor daw. The UBI, nagkandak sila o temporary cure ng mga cracks, ilahang gibutangan o epoxy. But then, as per evaluation sa DPWH, temporary epoxy is not a cure. Pwede na to ma-prevent ang further na damage niya. So, based on the overall evaluation, with the findings of the DPWH, we conform na for a bridge closure and construction of new bridge, kaya delikado na din siya for the passing public. So, supposedly, we recommend for light vehicle, but then there's no assurance nga until when mo-collapse ang bridge. So, want to nag-recommend ang DPWH na closure na din siya and then build a new bridge. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair. Yeah, may I know how old is this bridge? Because there are guarantees for infrastructure such as bridges on the life term of this infrastructure. So may I know how old is the bridge and nisulod ba siya sa guarantee sa contractor na dapat moabot siya aning certain number of years?
Mr. Chair, we made an inquiry with DPWH Region District Office regarding the bridge construction, which they inform us na it is not sila sa DPWH Region District Office na implement sa bridge kaya may data as to when was that constructed. And then we also made inquiry at the provincial office. They also informed us that they were not informed on the exact date when was the bridge was constructed because the region 10 daw. So, as per, ako lang bala with Engineer Guzman, that was constructed during the first term of Galario. So, that was possibly 2004 to 2007.
Excuse me, Mr. Chairman. Kaysa kung tanaw mo mas nauna ni siya na tulay kaysa anang tulay na ada sa ato na sa Purukunsi. I believe at that time, member po ko nas council. Na, una ni siya kaysa anang nas Purukunsi. So, sakto na yung sulti siguro, panahon pa na ni Mayor Galario, most probably, mauna na kamo. Pero ang akong pangutan na diyan, ang anak kasayon, anak niya mangunaw ngayon ang taga ni PWH, ang balay-balay kung Cagayan de region na oras na kibalo. Ang do ang district, I mean, wala kay balong. Imposible na wala kay balong nga dili talang project na sa kita sa PWH, sumuagi nila sa ilaha. Thank you, Mr. Sir. So, Mr. Silman, ang kwanan is foreclosure.
Yes, Mr.
Kaya
Chair.
to construct another new
Yes,
bridge.
another bridge.
I will continue my questioning, Mr. Chair. So, timeline is not determined accurately. Estimated to be constructed in 2004, completed in 2007. Siguro. I mean, anyway, this is just an estimation of the date of construction, right? Second, who funded this? DPWH National Program, Local Government Unit of Valencia, Provincial Government of Bukidnon. Who's the magic? Who's the source of fund?
Mr. Chair, for the information given to us by DPWH, for the bridge construction, it is under the National Central Office of the DPWH. Yes, Mr. Chair. Yes, sir.
So this is a project of the DPWH National Office. Kaya wa may hinanawan kaha ang DPWH District Engineer's Office, DPWH National. Okay. So how much is the project cost of this? Now, you are all engineers here. May I know what is the lifespan of a bridge like this? Kay wa maanod sa baha tong 1960s nga Kulagi River Bridge. 50 ka tuig na to kapin. O kaning original. So, may I know what is the lifetime guarantee for infrastructure like bridges? 10 years?
Sir, for the permanent structures such as bridges, the minimum lifespan for RCDG is 30 years.
30 years.
Considering wala siya yung mga force majeure.
Oh.
And the maximum is 50 years. Kung abot na siya 50 years, replacement na din siya.
So, looking at the timeline, if this was, let's say, constructed in 2004, and maybe, let's say 2005 or 6 na complete, this is only 15 years old. 15. Kung 26, pumunta na lang 2006 completed. And then 2021 karon, this is just 15 years old. And we will now replace a 100 million, 200 million bridge.
100 plus million. 220 million atong just at Purukunsi. 220.
So, how much is, would that be, wabay contractor ani nga manubag, wabay contractor ani kuantang lisensya for failing to reach the minimum age of a bridge or a permanent structure like this, what's it tawag rin? So good bridge. Now, can you do research? Ako, I will not sign off on a request. Dili ko gusto request sa karon at this point in time. Siguro imbestigahan sa. Kay kung 30 na ni katuig, pwede siguro, no? Pero misteryoso man kayo nga 15 katuig lang, pulihan na nato ni kay guba na. Na wala mang kay record ang province, wala record ang district engineer. So, we ato kay definitely di man ta afford yan yung mga structure. So, nibuto man ni siya. Well, we are, no, actually strategically located is important to the economy of the city of Valencia. But then again, dili porke gitagaan ta, di na ta mangutana sa POW, di na ta mangutana kay recipient ta, okay na. No? Bahala na, 15 katuig lang na. Because still, this remains people's money. So, kamo nga mga engineer din you took an oath, under that oath, ingon mo, you will follow the rules and regulation and build infrastructure pursuant to standards. So kung ang standard is 30 years minimum, maximum of 50 years. Kung 50 na yung katoy kay, o ngayon din na, kung saan kay, kumaunod na nag But then again, mysterious ka nga, anong nadaot na. In fact, dili man lang ni karon na year, kada mga patchworks din na. Observed naman na, even sa previous years. Tabon-tabunan lang, singpatsingan, welding. So, yes, Mr. Chair, sana akong...
Mr. Chairman, I will ask this query to all engineers here. Kada bang mag-construct ito nga ng mga projects, doon na ba yung classification na?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Based on the design, complete siya ang mga specifications. They come up with the design, anak ng design sa bridge, with the detailed engineering, conducting for the, conduct sila of for maximum elevation sa tulay, sa iyahang flagging, and all the other details needed para sa design. So, with the, kung na-design na siya mga specifications.
Okay, gipangutanan ko ni siya kay sa akong tanaw nga sa niingon ni Councilor Garcia. He tried to have like, some communication that this bridge is only good for 15 years. Muna ni tabo sa iya. So meaning to say, ang mga materialis diyan ang pagipamutang nila, dili eksakto siguro. Kaya sa di man kaabot sa tuig, kaya ingon ni Engineer Unting, the bridge might be abot ng 30 katuig or more than that. Pero kami kay sa estimate ni Councilor Garcia is only more or less mga 15 years. So, naguba na siya. So, meaning to say, kaning mga materials na pandapat niya, mga hausyaw ang uban. Well, hindi sa ko kaingon nga, tanan 100%, pero sa tungkol sa kalugayon sa tulay, sa ilis paggamit sigaw sa tulay, pero sa pangidaron, mura makadudahan. Anyway, naman na, guba naman na.
Yeah. Anyway, I think Engineer Azura of DPWH is with us, Mr. Chairman, on via Zoom. So maybe we can ask Engineer Azura relative to this finding of DPWH and the city government. So, Mr. Chair, go ahead. Yeah. Can I directly ask Engineer Azura? Good morning, Engineer Bobby Azura, sir. Madungog minimo? Nakamute. Imong phone, nakamute ka, sir. Mute paghihapon, wag pa natanggal. Yan. Hello?
Good morning to everyone.
Yes, good morning, Engineer Bobby Azura, sir. Mangutana lang although we were given information earlier by the City Engineer's Office of Valencia nga wala daw in data ang DPWH District Office about this Sugod Bridge. Is this true? Hello?
Wala yung data sa
Kaning Sugod Bridge, wala daw mo information about
agawad yung putol-putol magod.
Hello. Okay. Hinahin na nato, engineer. Per information nga girelay sa amo sa City Engineer's Office, wala daw record ang DPWH First Engineering District about the construction of the Sugod Bridge. Is this true?
Yes, Your Honorable. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
Wala may record.
So this was implemented by DPWH but not the First Engineering District, correct?
Correct.
So if you know, sir, what part of DPWH implemented this project, regional office, national office? Would you know?
Regional office.
Okay.
Regional office.
So we will have. Would you know also how old is this bridge?
Wala ni record, Your Honor.
Okay. So, can you refer
It was not
us?
turned over to us.
Yeah, can you refer us to a personnel in the regional office na pwede na mo pangutanon so that we will be able to ask them kay per estimation sa namo din no, per our computation, this bridge is only 15 years old. So, pursuant to the statement of our civil engineers of the city engineer's office, permanent structures like bridges should have a minimum lifespan of 30 years and a maximum of 50. So karon, 50 years old pa lang, guba na. So is that correct na dapat permanent structure should have the standard of at least minimum 30 years and maximum lifespan of 50 years? Engineer Asura?
Concrete bridge is considered a permanent structure.
Yes,
Pero
sir.
naagya po siya lifespan 20 to 30 years.
A 20 to 30
Permanent structure.
permanent structure, 20 to 30 years. Now, ang based sa mong computation din based on the estimations, this is only from turnover, started construction 2004, completed maybe 2 years later. So kung 2006 up to present time, that's only 15 years. Although estimation lang ni Sahab, kanang mata-mata lang ni, bana-bana lang, kaya wag po may ikap ng record bisag isa. So, would it be, kay karon ang recommendation is replacement, no? To construct a new one. Wa ba maalkansi ang nasod Pilipinas o ang katawhang Pilipinhon kay wa man kaabot sa minimum. Engineer. Unsa kay factor nga wa man moabot?
Sorry kayo, Your Honor. Ha?
Si unsa kay factor?
Sorry kayo, Your Honor. Di na po.
Klaro. Mo lagi ni
Your Honor, sorry kayo. Di na po makuha pa ng imong Israel.
Oo. Morning, ingon na ko nga kung ipatawag sa si Engineer lagi. O gini ang challenges. Sige, anyway, ako na lang, Engineer Bobby, no? Sa among estimate, 15 katong pa ni ang atong bridge. Kung ang permanent structure like a concrete bridge, sama sa sugod bridge, 20 paingon sa 30 ang iyang panuikot na iha siya dapat maguba, karon naguba na siya 15 pa lang katuig, wala ba kaha ni naka-violate sa construction standards, sa contracts na gipirmahan? Although kung haka-haka lang ni sir, kay bawo kung mawag kay document, igulintan diha.
Concrete bridge is considered permanent structure.
Yes,
So,
sir.
kung di maabot sa iyang lifespan, meaning substandard na bridge.
Yes, sir. So, muna nga, para masiguro may dinhi, kay ang recommendation ninyo is replacement naman. Mosad ang giuyunan sa City Engineer's Office nga i-replace yun. Now, wala man tayo lalis anak siguro kay for the safety of the public. But in the meantime, siguro pwede sad may mangutana kinsa ang kontraktor ni ini unya unsa sad ang rason nganong wa siya kaabot sa iyang 20 years minimum lifespan. Kay naman sa kang tao, no? 75 years old ang lifespan. Okay, dili sa siya gaamping kasi 10 years old na mamatay na siya. So, muna nga siguro mamutana ni kinsa ang contractor do di pang kakatubag ani engineer kay wa man inyo. Mamutana lang ni o pwede ba imo may inform kinsa pwede na mo kontakon sa DPWH Regional Office.
Okay, Honor. Si Engineer Virgie Davey, Construction Engineer.
Engineer Virgie Naive.
Davey.
Okay. Sige, muna yung construction engineer sa regional office. Thank you. Thank you, Engineer Bobby Azura. Thank you very much, sir.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Chan,
so far, Mr. Chairman, sa mga discussion, to cut short the discussion, Mr. Chair, I move to defer this particular request of the construction of new bridges, considering that there are some queries to be answered and to be submitted to the City Council, Mr. Chairman.
any second?
Mr. Chair.
The Committee on Public Works and Infrastructure is adjourned. Exactly 10:45 in the morning.
Imposible kayo ba?
So, recess.
Wala kay balok, kinsa na kontraktor, o kaunti na ng ukod, o ha?
Yeah. That's why, itong 19, there are projects of the DPW po, wala nang mga price mayor. Okay, kung tanto sila sa DPW, guys, fiction ba, hindi wala. Kahit na yung lubo na overpass, lately lang yung nakagawa. Kahit i-question din namin yung mga road right of ways pa. Kaya sa kanang issue, kanang right of way, wala mo conform sa building standards sa DLG na requirement na sa DLG, naahan sa nanganan. Pero kung concern naman din na siya sa mga private entities. Pero kani public property man siya o public one, so wala siya problema. Pero, mo pinapod. Ano ha? Sige na sila expand 6 lanes. Diba? Ikan sa Osman, bahay mo din sa Valencia. Kaya, ibukaman lang gawa nagkaroon na ng kuwan. Ha? Dili ko sa 6. Dili na ikaw. Ano siya po sa
Pero amin mo, kapag ako mismo pa ako sa Valencia, ako yung mga authority. Dapat kung sa Valencia, so may project ako din ang nakakatawa.
Some challenge sa monitoring ba? Malisod ka sa makailangan ng mga...
Yung mga balutan na anak.
Oo. Opo.
Tukog na, ang buwangan nito. Yung mga mga niligay ka ng over. Rana tulay, wakil over.
Saka parang just like sa blitz na yan. Ganayin. Nataot na lang. Hindi rin natin alam.
That's why, pagpupun ng Duterte yan.
Wala gina. Anyway, muna ang message is sayang magod ang kwarta sa Pilipino kung pabili kang inani ng investment na good for 30 years, half lang sa yung lifespan. Contractor's profit is still there. No? Still magiging sa iyang combination po, nungkot ang tao po, o sa check-in siya. Pero hindi po ni-stop standard. So anyway, manaman to, ganyan to, at nasa another problem. So, the Committee on Accounts and Appropriation, Committee on Laws, Rules, Privileges, Ordinances, and Human Rights, and the Committee on Social Services and Basic Needs, and the Committee on Transportation, Road Safety is now called to order. Thank you, by the way, sa mga bisita. The Chair would like to recognize the presence of the following members of the committee. The forever young Honorable Eduardo Chan. Thank you. Also forever young kay Baby Mabaw man. Honorable Baby Mabaw. And of course, Honorable Rodrigo A. Rizal, Honorable Helen T. Bernal, the Honorable Alfredo Boy Lavinia, the Honorable Laarni L. Roque, the Honorable Rogelio P. Heller Jr., and the Honorable Bobby B. Nabong. Thank you for your presence today. Also, via Zoom, our invited guest, Ms. Madeline A. Rodriguez, Department Manager, Land Bank of the Philippines, Valencia Branch, Ms. Christine Joy U. Magno, Marketing Officer, West Mindanao Cash Management Solutions of the Land Bank of the Philippines. Of course, our regular visitor and resource person, Mr. Ginny Q. Chu, RNCP City Budget Officer. We also have our Mr. Jeffrey Bero of the New Bus Terminal Market Supervisor 3. We have Elzor Natinga of CMT ICT Division of Valencia City. Eugene Chapno, Provincial Safety. Renato El Oro, CEO Representative. Naomi Faith Y. Gabot, DSWD Pantawid Program. Nice Ann F. Factura, DSWD SLP Program. Siguro nga po ni SLP. Cañete Mitude Jr., DSWD SLP. Alcesto Charity L, DSWD Pantawid Program. Yvonne Y. Zapanta, CSWDO Valencia City. And Moniesa Mary May, C. DSWD Pantawid Program. The committee has 4 items to be tackled this morning. First is the request of the City Mayor for authority to enter into a memorandum of agreement with Land Bank of the Philippines for a link-based portal of the city. Second will be the request also of the Mayor for authority to enter into a MOA with the DALG for the Livelihood Assistance Grant. And then the third is the request of the City Economic Enterprise to return the fees of the terminal from less 50% back to normal na. And then finally, number 4 is the request of the City Mayor for realignment of certain funds, request of the Local Finance Committee and the City Mayor for reprogramming of projects and programs under the 20% Local Development Fund calendar year 2018, 2019, and 2020. So, considering that all the invited guests are present na, we will commence with item number 1. Is Ma'am Rodriguez and Ma'am Ma'am Magno, are they available sa Zoom? Yes, okay. Hi, good morning, Ma'am Rodriguez. Can you hear me? Manager?
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. This is the...
Good morning, everyone.
Hi, good morning, ma'am. Can you explain to us what is this link-based portal of
Good morning.
Land Bank?
Okay. Can I? Actually, good morning. First of all, I'd like to thank you for inviting us here this morning. And of course, we present to you briefly our product on the link-based portal. Actually, I have invited our resource person is more adept on explaining about the product. Actually, also this in consideration the new normal, which mostly has affected us. I think introducing the link-based portal will be the answer as of this time, which is the efficient way and the safest, the simplest and the more convenient way of accepting and paying taxes, especially due to the LG, the City of Valencia. So I brought with me Ms. Joy, who will be speaking to you and introducing to you, will present to you the link-based portal product of Landmark. With this, I'd like to call in Ms. Christine Magno. She's the head of our cash management solution department, the West Mindanao branches group. And please, Joy, do the honor. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for that one, Ms. Madeline. Good morning to each and every one of you. Once again, my name is Christine Magno, so I work on the Cash Management Solutions, and we're actually the marketing arm of the branch. So we're here. I would like also to thank you for discuss to our e-banking product called the Linkbis Portal. So in response to the Ease of Doing Business Act and also to adapt the measures of the social distancing, this will be a very great alternative payment solution that we can offer to you to the payers of our real property taxes, business payers, City of Valencia. If I may, sir, can I share a screen for my presentation?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. Okay, to start with, our product is called the Linkbis Portal. As you can see, it's actually incorporated by our name, LBP, so that it will be easily recognized as Land Bank of the Philippines, LBP, and also as Linkbis Portal. So what is Linkbis Portal? So this is actually the e-payment facility that allows the clients to pay for the products and services via the internet from both the government and private institutions or sectors. With City of Valencia, applicable also to this one, will be the business permits, real property taxes, and other government transactions. So what are its features? Features will be available 7 days a week, except during system maintenance. There will be no ADB required because this is offered for City of Valencia for free. No any kind of registration. Also, it has the ability to handle small and large volume payments, to raise a minimum amount or a large amount, it's accepted in our account. Also, the real-time debit instruction from client's account, cash credit to credit merchant's account, which I'll be explaining in a while, and generation and issuance of online payment confirmation via email. So the advantage of this online payment, instead of, this is not, we're not actually doing away with the existing procedure that we had. This will just be an alternative payment option for those business payers who opt to pay online. So, question for this one, will the Linkbis Portal be only applicable to those who have land bank cards or to those land bank account holders only? The question or the answer for that one will be no, because Linkbis Portal is offering a wide array of alternative payment solutions or alternative payment options for you to choose from. First, you can pay through land bank. Second, you can also pay through the bank that online participating banks, which I'll show you the participating banks after this one. Also, we have the Visa MasterCard. So what if some business payers will be asking, what if I don't have any account or any account with land bank, any account with BankNet? Can I pay through cash? Yes, you can still pay through cash with these partner cash agents, with some 7-Eleven, you have some retail shops, petrol, and many more. And what if they don't have any cash payment option? They have GCash. Yes, they can also pay through GCash. And as you can see on the screen, each of those payment options have a corresponding transaction fees. So, for example, if you're paying a business, if you're going to renew your business permits amounting to 1,000 pesos, and you paid it through the Linkbis Portal using your land bank ATM card, that will be additional to the 50 pesos of the convenience fee. So why the convenience fee? This is because instead of going to the cashier, falling in line, at the convenience of your homes, you can just pay online. So that's actually one of the reasons why there is a convenience fee. So these are the participating banks for the BankNet online transactions. And also we have this ePeso, PCHC, which are the members of the Philippine Clearing House. We have the RCBC, we have Union Bank, Robinsons Bank, and PS Bank. Yes. So this is actually one option for us to pay through our Linkbis. Okay, so let's go for the types of enrollment. So we have, for the Linkbis Portal, there are actually 2 types. There will be a standalone and a web service. What's the difference between the two? This standalone, it's actually a garbage in, garbage out kind of transaction. Whatever it is that the customer or the client will be putting in the information, it will go through. And for the web service, this will be once the LGU or the merchant will already have a transactional website. If you already have an online assessment, so once the online assessment, it will be redirected already to our page. I'll giving you an example. For the access points in the standalone, there will be one link located at the Landbank homepage. So landbank.com, you just have to choose a link this portal. So this is for the standalone. Second, for presentation purposes, you can also go into the website of the LGU and just put in or key in this the hyperlink. You can just put the link this portal hyperlink, and once you try to click in, it will be redirected to our link this payment portal page. If you have an existing Landbank account and you have a mobile banking application, it will also be reflected here in our menu in the mobile banking. So those are actually the 3 access points. So for the standalone, so just in case, granting, I wanted to renew for my business permit. So I wanted to go to LGU to try to ask how much is my payment. So what is the amount, or how much will I be paying for the renewal? So first, if it's standalone, so City of Valencia will be enrolled in our portal. So I'll go now to landbank.com and click on Pay Now. So after the Pay Now, I'm going to select the LGU from the merchant list, City of Valencia, or I can choose this from the drop down or from the box at the beginning of those letters. I'm going to click C or key in those mga merchants that are listed under those names, under those letters. For here, I can key in the City of Valencia, then I click continue. By clicking on continue, I'll be choosing what specific transaction type that I'll be choosing. So granting, I'll be renewing my business permits. So I'll click on business permit. Then I'll be keying in the payment options. We have here Land Bank, BankNet, cash payment, and other banks via PCH. So if you're wondering as to where the GCash payment option is, it's still under enhancement. It will be available already maybe in quarter 1 or quarter 2. Okay. Then once you have, let's say, granted, I'm gonna pay using my Landbank ATM card. So I'll just key in the information, the amount, the name, the business name, and account number. Take note that these failed transactions on the left side, it is editable, it is customizable depending upon the preference of City of Valencia. So, for example, if you want to add, let's say, the business address or any kind of information for your preference or for your easy reconciliation, you can do so up to a maximum of 12 fields. So this is still editable, this is still customizable. Then for that, you key in the all of the information. There is a captcha challenge to really validate that you're not the robot and you're actually a human being transacting on it. Okay. After which you have to, there is already a payment summary and the transaction details. Try to check all of those informations if those are correct before clicking on continue to validate and to confirm the transaction. So with that, in every payment, in every online transaction, Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas has mandated all of the banks to have an OTP for the verification or added security feature for every online transaction. So therefore, with this, if you'll be paying to the Linkbis portal, make sure that your account is enrolled online with the internet banking. In order for you to retrieve the cell phone or their email address. So once you already have this particular page, you will be, once you're already enrolled with our e-banking, our internet banking, there will be an OTP that will be retrieved from your email or message from the one-time password just for the validation, for verification purposes. So once you'll be able to retrieve that, just put the OTP, and then in this one, in the number box, this is the ATM pin pack where you key in your 4-digit PIN. So this is actually revolving, so this is not fixed, so an added security feature for you. So once it's already confirmed, you're ready to submit it already, click submit, and there you have the confirmation number, the reference number, and also you can also have a screenshot and file it. You can have also print it on your file. So this is actually for the standalone. Okay. The receipt, and they're also been capable of the transactional website. So for this, this is an example of one LGU for presentation purposes. They're actually enrolled under the DICT program for the electronic business permits and licensing. So for the interface, this is actually they'll be redirecting to the page of the LGU. Then you can click link this portal. Then key in all of the information for the payment. If you're enrolled ICT, this is the transactional website. Click on Pay Online here. Then the business, the cardholder or the payer will just key in the log in. So after logging in, all of the information, all of the assessment are already online. So makita na lahat doon yung mga babayaran. Example, compared with the standalone, it will be the payer who will be manually inputting the payables. However, for this online transaction, for the transactional website, all of these are online now. So after which my assessment now, you do already have the assessment on failure, then it will now be redirected to the payment page in which those information will not already be editable. So it will no longer be changed. Since you already have a transactional website. So it will be redirected to the payment page already. Then try to confirm, then payment successful. Then it will be redirected to the LGU page for the transactional website. So those are actually two. So you can also opt to have the electronic OR. If you opt to, then you can. Those are actually the sides of the payer on how to pay in the real business permits, or real property tax in the LGU. What about in the LGU side? So mag-ask si LGU na, how am I able to check on those payments if the payments are actually coming in? Will I be able to do it? Yes, because we have this report called the Merchant Payment Inquiry. So this is the facility that allows the LGU's nominated users to download the reports of successful payment transactions done by clients or payers. So LGU will be nominating some users who can access this merchant payment inquiry. Take note, this is real time. So once you will be given an initial merchant code, username, and password upon enrollment. So instead of going to pay now, merchant will go to the merchant site here to check those successful payment transactions done by your clients. Okay. So this is actually the appearance of the report. This can be filtered in 4 parts. So the report can be filtered through reference number, date range. So for example, there will be someone inquire, sir, I don't have the I don't have the reference number here with me, but I can remember the date that I paid in this portal. So you can choose the date range. But this date range will only be valid and it has a retention period up to 90 days. Third, it can also be filtered through transaction type, through all business mix, all your property tax, so it can be filtered in that way. And also for another way to filter it is the source account, whether all of the sources from Land Bank, from BankNet, and from other payment shops. And these are downloadable file formats in Microsoft Excel and CSV file. So if you're wondering, all of the reports, in the MPI report, all of the reports will be reflected real time. But take note, sir, that this one, the settlement will be in a different form. If you're going to pay, if the client will be paying using Land Bank account, the proceeds or the settlement will be credited within the day after batching using the Land Bank account. If those payers will be using other accounts other than Land Bank, it will be on the second day of posting. But all of the reports are real.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah. Continue. Yes, ma'am. Sige, go ahead.
Just one last thing. Sorry. Just one last thing na lang po. These are the enrolled merchants that we have right now. For the interface, we have the city of Ariel, Oro, and we also have the standalone merchants. We have here in Aurora, Maramag, Tibawe, and we also have an ongoing with Malaybalay and also other Calamba, municipality of Calamba, Misamis. So for that, if you have some questions, feel free to contact us, and thank you so much for this opportunity of discussing to you the features. Good morning to everyone.
All right, thank you very much, Ma'am Joy and Ma'am Rodriguez for this presentation. No, we're happy to nalipay kong naghanaman di ng mga government, local government units and what you call this local government national government agencies na linked up na with LinkBiz portal. So in short, mura lang siya og kanang giving us the opportunity to receive payments via internet, no, kaning LinkBiz portal. So ang so may I ask our ICT if we are ready technically to engage with LinkBiz portal via our systems sa city government?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Elzor from the ICT Division, and thank you so much for this opportunity. Actually, we are envisioning before pa nag-lockdown yung online payment kasi kung panahon yung sa atong treasury, especially first quarter and mga business permit, kita kami take tao dito. And just to everybody, the city purchased a 10-module unified system which is called VCMIS, or the Valencia City Management Information System, and part of that is the fund management, which I guess is it's connected to this to the payment portal. As of now, yung part sa contract nato, sir, is phase 1, which is local lang siya. Wala pa siya yung portal nato, i-online nato. But actually, capable lang natong system. So that will be on phase 2. Ang ako lang question po is, just like CDO, I think yung interface na sinasabi nga ganyan ni ma'am is yung application programming interface, yung API. Tama po, ma'am? Opo.
Yes, sir.
Ang question lang po is, halimbawa, kung for example, magbayad ang client, katong kita bitan niyo sa Tanay, and then link siya dito sa Biz portal, and then pag mag-pay na siya, automatic ba makuha na to yung data sa pila yung na viral and then mo capture po dahil sa among system. Nana mo yung system ko ginabuhat.
Yes, sir. That's, sir, since interface siya, so all of the information, okay, ang process man good, sir, is we will be doing some whitelisting and maghatag niyo a web service guide. With that web service guide, mag-undergo siya testing. So once okay na siya ang testing, ang mga information will be captured sa katunayan pag-process system based on sa inyong existing system. Okay, to the next this, it would be just for the payment side only. So, pagpaan ng web service guide and extra will be sending to you once okay lang mga documentary requirements.
Ang concern lang ko dito, sir, is for example, dili ko na sa may mga computer assisted lang sa bayad. Like for example, nagbayad sila and then ipakita pag-yapon nila sa to ilang nabayaran mo nilang over, of course, kinanglanan. Pero on our part, pang taong pag-yapon na itong record, ang pinaka-best nga buhatan ng good is, pag magbayad sila, mo-retrieve dito siya, pasa ang data sa atong system. Ang system, i-capture to siya, save na sa atong database nga nagbayad na to siya. So in that way, malas na to yung process nga napay tao in between ato. So system to system ang may tao dahil na.
But according to ma'am, they will just send the web, so that
Web service guide, sir.
web service guide para
For testing.
ma-test na to, and then we will achieve that. That is the most ideal. Okay, anong mag-internet online payment ba talaga na pay tao?
Yes, sir.
More glorified ko na lang internet.
Yes, sir.
So I think capable lang ilang system, ipag-minyo lang nato sa atong system.
Yes, sir.
So siguruhan lang din ninyo nga magsugot, magkasinabtanay aron maminyo ang duha.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think wa man siguro to put it that way, no? Wala man siguro mag-object ani kay number one, ease in doing business is everybody's top of their mind is ease in doing by Second, kinahanglan sad nato ni because of the current situation sa social distancing sa pandemic, no? And finally, dili mo na yung technology gid nga gamiton, we cannot continue to live in a cave na may mga technology available. So, ang requirement lang is intent, contract, the resolution, authorizing the mayor, tender into MOA, ready naman ang atong technical people, na gamay, they will just discuss the how to interface the systems of land bank and the city government. And then this way, paspas po ang collection, less ang mga papel, and then convenience, the most important convenience to our residents, no, our clients of the city government. So actually last year pa ni, after lang ta sa Christmas break, that's why mapilunta ni ma-carry siya for the first quarter, which is daghan kayo ang payments. But anyway, hinahingayon ta lang ni, once we approve this, mayor signs the contract, technical people can meet, and then ilang i-on system, then i-roll out na to, kaya may mga quarterly payments po. So maybe the next succeeding quarterly payments, pwede na atong mga clients dinhi sa atong link-based portal. So siguro sa experience at siguro sa land bank, correct me lang Ma'am Joy if I'm wrong, pag roll out man ani, siguro kaya nakadungog ko sa akong mga kauban ni istorya, kana kung kabalo ka mag computer. Kaya di ka kabalo mag computer. Di ka kabalo na. But anyway, kining duha magsugo na lang sila. Para magbayad sila ng mga magsugo na lang sila ilang
Ayun sa sir. Para alternative payment naman po niya siya. So, kung it's a gusto mo forward online.
Yes, so pwede ba maghihapon ng cash, right?
So, Honorable Chair,
Yes, Honorable Helen Bernal, ma'am, yes, you're recognized.
thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair, to our invited guests. Good morning. Now, this is really convenient to our taxpayers since we know that we are now in the COVID pandemic. Thank you so much for introducing this new high, what they call this, link-based portal facility. So, with this, Honorable Chair, we will grab this opportunity in order that, as I have mentioned, this is convenient to the taxpayers. So with that, Honorable Chair, I therefore move to authorize the City Mayor, Honorable Asusina Peruerbas, to enter into a contract by and between the City Government, Honorable Asusina Peruerbas, and the Land Bank Blank Peace Portal. So moving, Honorable Chair.
Alright, on motion of the Honorable Bernal, resolution requesting Land Bank of the Philippines to approve or extend electronic payment portal to the city government, at the same time authorizing the city mayor to enter into MOA, memorandum of agreement with the Land Bank of the Philippines. Any second? Duly seconded by the Honorable Lavinia and the Honorable Lusal. Any further discussion? Hearing none. Also seconded by the Honorable Mabao. No further discussion. The motion is approved. Thank you very much, Ma'am Joy and Ma'am Rodriguez, for your time. You are now excused. We will just inform you accordingly when the resolution.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Let us now proceed to item number 2, which is actually a request of the mayor, again for authority to enter into a MOA with the Department of Social Welfare and Development, DSWD, represented by the Regional Director Marie Flor A. Doliaga Liba, and the City Government of Valencia, represented by the City Mayor, for the Livelihood Assistance Grant in favor of the City of Valencia. So we have here our guests. No? We have Naume Faith Gabot of DSWD Pantawid, Nice Ann F. Pacturan, DSWD SLP, Cañete Mintudio Jr., DSWD SLP, Alcesto Charity, DSWD Pantawid, Yvonne Y. Zapanta, CSWD of Valencia City, and Monieza Mary May of the DSWD Pantawid. Naiwa ng tawag? Tapos sa gawas. Ikaw, ma'am. Valenciano. Okay. Muna ka ng lista dali. Monieza? Yvonne. Then join us, ma'am Yvonne. Okay. Or you can join there. Arong dura mo. Balik naman to. Okay, so what is this all about? This MOA, I understand, is to make sure that the 7,005 families who are now under subsistence, no, or poor, by 2025 will now become 2,000 na lang, or 2,000 na to target, 2,000. 2001? 2,100. From 7,005, no? Mahimo na lang siya o 2,100 in 2025. So this is a convergence pag tinabangay sa city government and the DSWD through different social protection program like the 4Ps. Okay. Unsa pang mga program apil sa social protection programs? Sustainable livelihood program. Wala man yata din sa Pero actually, you know, there is a recipient sa Kalahi Seeds ang atong school dito sa Mapayag, Lilingayon. Remember that? Originally, apil sila sa Lantapan. Pero dili na sila sakop sa Lantapan kaya they're part of Valencia City. Covered ba ito sila sa Kalahi Seeds dito? So maybe i-record na ninyo ng katong sityo, part of Lilingayon, dito tamuagi sa Lantapan is covered by the Kalahi Seeds. So masig malimtan ninyo. Anyway, we have a school there, no? Nag-construct of school ang Kalahi Seeds dito. Okay, anyway, so this is just an agreement, no, between the city government nga magtinabangay ka. City government's obligation will be coordinate with DSWD on various PPAs, both current and planned, being implemented by the city that will support DSWD social protection programs. And then the local chief executive takes strong leadership role in ensuring the convergence of the programs of the LGU, DSWD, and other NGAs to mobilize and focus support to Pantawid Pamilya beneficiaries in order to raise the status of their well-being from baseline of 7,005 families under subsistence level this year, 2020, to 2,100 of number of families under self-sufficient level by the end of 2025. So meaning, mahulagi sa among covered court, o kinahanglan ninyo, para alin inyong mga release, amo sang i-share sa inyo, unsa ning among mga city government social protection programs and plans, aron kabalot ta pila gid ang atong pagkinabangay, aron ang katuyuan ma-eradicate nato ang poverty, no? Okay. So kana lang, wala may nating sa tawag ani, no monetary obligations, more of an understanding ni siya, no? Correct? More of understanding nga magtinabangay ang atong mga opisina. Okay. So, any more question from the members of the committee? Yes. Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
Well, the intention of the city mayor is noble, and the very reason is these organizations are one of our partners, and we need to deliver food package or services rendered intended for the poverty empowerment of our citizens, and most especially for the livelihood intended for them. So, this honorable chair, there's no need to argue this because, as I mentioned, we are all partners, especially for the Pantawid Pamilya Filipino program. With this, I therefore move to pass a resolution authoritating the city mayor and Pinoy Bus to enter into an agreement by and between the Department of Social Welfare and Development, DSWD, represented by its Regional Director Marie Flor E. Dolaga Libang, and the City Government of Valencia City, Bukidnon. So, moving, Honorable Chair.
All right. On motion of the Honorable Bernal to authorize the City Mayor to enter into a memorandum of agreement with the DSWD for the cooperation in reducing or eradicating poverty in the city government. Do I hear any second? Duly seconded by the Honorable Hera, Honorable Lavinia, and Honorable Rosal. Any more discussion? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved. Thank you very much, workers, city social workers, for coming over. You are now excused, pero kausan mo sa inyong snacks.